Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Noir Bar. How's it going? Come on in to location 2. Pull up a stool, grab a chair, get your drink orders in. And Far is joining me for the first time over here at location 2. Of course, she's been here before.
Yeah.
She helped me set it up. But
I found the location too.
She did. She hunted.
I located location 2.
Yeah, she hunted around Noir City, right outside Philadelphia, in case you were curious.
I literally typed in the word bar into Google image search.
And found location number 2, which is,
Yep.
Because we're back in 1942. It's there were pictures taken of what it looked like in 1942, is what I think you mean.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. That's,
totally.
Don't break the mythology, Far. Shit.
In all seriousness, though, like, I still cannot believe how fucking... I type in one word. One fucking word. You know? Like, I don't add anything to it. And we get the best one.
Yeah.
We get the fucking best one.
I'm not telling you if there's a dildo 2 in location 2, Gamer Valine. That's
not yet.
That's for y'all to find out. She's a little loud relative to you, Polly. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I am seriously trying to get my with the new mic, and my EQ is not cooperating, and they were fighting, and life goes on. I'm working on it. Just adjustimate some things here.
All right.
All right. So that should be better. We'll let me know if it is indeed better. WR Costin's reminding me that otters are evil. Again, you have me confused with a sea otter. They're the evil ones.
I hear they run another competing bar called the Noir Bar.
Well, some people ask, why is there a location 2? Well, Noir Bar is behind it. Things got a little rough the other night. We're not on the lam, because we don't run from the Japanese, but things got a little rough, and we're over here for the time being, where they don't know where we're at. Fine. Yeah,
fun fact, if you walk out the back, that's where the AAA is held.
See that little hallway off to the right? If you go down there. I'm off
that's where
tonight.
You get all the sitting
asked
areas.
For it. On to the 60 degrees you go. Off tonight.
To the 60-inch.
60-inch
like
what?
TV?
Oh, God.
I'm guessing TV.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing I'm broadcasting in 1080p, and you should see how high res the images.
We're in high def, guys. Holy shit!
Now I think I'm probably louder than Far, but whatever. Life goes on. Fuck, I can't. It wouldn't be a poly stream if there weren't audio problems. I've been saying that for years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. What's been going on, Far? Why is it that you're available on a
I
Wednesday,
would
Tuesday night,
not
Wednesday
talk
morning?
about that live, Polly.
What's that?
I would rather not talk about that live, Polly.
Okay, all right.
Just say.
Are they?
I can tell you after stream.
It's fire tornadoes, isn't it?
Maybe.
I think it's fire.
There's
tornadoes.
a little lightning. Maybe lightning tornadoes. I don't really know the full scope of what the fuck's going on. Just, another day in Australia. Don't worry about it.
For those of you who don't know what we're talking about.
Fire tornadoes.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty self-explanatory.
Well, it is, but I mean, the pictures,
it's a literal fire tornado.
Fire tornadoes are a fucking thing that they have in Australia because, the world, Australia's trying to kill everyone that lives there. I mean, look at this.
Yeah, God hates Australia.
Yeah. Well, it is look at this. For fuck's sake. Oh, there's one in California. Yay.
Yeah. Oh shit. They migrated.
Look at this. It really does look like God's trying to smite you.
That's in California as well, though.
Yeah.
God's trying to smite California.
Well.
God hates California.
Would that be unjustified, really?
I mean, maybe.
I think you're just barely quieter than Far.
Well,
guys, so weird.
Would barely be like possible though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oops. All right, there we go.
All right.
Why separate and fire? Why do we have separate? Why have separate fire and tornado drills? Yeah, that's a good question. Do you, or do you just combine them?
I don't think we don't have tornado drills. If we had those, it would be cyclone drill, like for starters.
God, again, California. Fuck.
Yeah, but
Let's specify.
no. Usually it's more up north. You would get those.
Oh,
like
hell
actual
yeah.
cyclones.
There
Fire
we
tornadoes
go.
are also, from what I see, you more get those in the more deserty regions,
Like here?
which is
Oh, wait a minute. I should
Yeah,
totally
like in
share
that
my
picture.
screen with you. Like, so you can.
yeah. You should. I'm looking at the stream and just kind of seeing it through there.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah, that looks about the right kind of environment for that. But where I am though, it's I don't think it's dry enough. I don't think it would be dry enough, nor do I think we would even get a big enough cyclone to really do that.
Comedyverse TV donated $3. Thank you very much for the Weibo legs. First time doing a donation. Normally I work overnights as a grocery stock and listen live, but no time to donate because my hands are occupied, but happy to finally get one in. Day 3 of 7 vacation. Well, fuck, that's awesome. Happy to be first donation. Always happy to have people here in general. And you got a Weibo legs out of it to begin with, so that's awesome. And then Darth Mando. Right. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you should probably,
There we go.
I am drunk, so drunk, I cannot get up.
He's so drunk, he cannot get up. But Eva Green's saying it, so it's fine. Darth Mando, thank you for the $2. And he simply asks, Noir Bar with 5 question marks. The answer is yes.
Yes?
Yes. That is what you're
Yes.
watching. I don't know if that's what he was getting at. Maybe he was wondering why we were starting so late. But, midweek. God damn. Fire devil tornadoes whirl around the Australian outback. That sounds about right.
Yeah, I get the feel. Yeah, I get the feeling it's more of an outback thing. There's
something particularly disturbing about a dead, dry ass fucking region that's like crawling with giant huntsman spiders, and you'll die of dehydration if you don't have a drink every fucking half an hour. And then all of a sudden the wind whips up and a fucking fire tornado comes flying at you. Like it's time to leave.
That looks dead to you?
Well, I mean, these are plants that have evolved to survive off of like a drop of water a month.
Those don't look dead to me. It's just.
Well, I mean,
those look dead.
Neither do cacti, you know what I mean? But that's only because they, don't need much water. They're like, it doesn't look like a place for humans is what I'm getting at.
And yet, humans have lived there for tens of thousands of years.
Okay, hold on. Patience.
Oh.
That's so we don't have debonk
Ba-doop.
coming in over this. Oh, nobody wants to hear about all the messages. Have you known people that do that? Have streams and they forget to turn their they don't realize that they're There's a couple.
The closest I've ever seen, it's like, Omegon videos where like you hear it in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
that's the closest.
It's one thing to hear his phone in the background because he's just like, you don't realize. I don't think Omegon realizes that we can hear it. But then other people, I guess, it's the same kind of thing. But Jesus Christ, they will have not only will you hear their Discord notifications because they're capturing their voice through Discord, you will hear so all the messages that they're getting do over and over again.
Yeah.
Their pop-ups on screen with their messages that sometimes are oddly personal. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So you coming over tonight, big boy, and whatnot? Like it's like Jesus. It's not good. It's not good.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I made
no,
that.
I have never seen shit like that happen. Oh my god. I didn't even think.
I am drunk, so drunk, I cannot get up.
Next 6 minutes, thanks for the $2.42. No idea what the last of my Streamlabs you seen. At least 2 cocktail hour donos, LOL. Heard anything from our homie Weibo? She had a 104 degree temperature today. She got down to 100 last I heard. fucking sucks. Yeah, you know what? I had a
Ooh.
101 over the last weekend. It sucked. I can fucking sympathize and
Yeah.
empathize. Oh, yeah. Yeah. A cold rag feels good, but does nothing to lower a fucking, And they say Tylenol or Padol. Padol. What do you guys call it?
Panadol.
Panadol.
But good try.
Well,
Good effort.
I was working, damn it.
You're remembering to start with the pack.
Well, the pack. Yeah. I remember some of it. That's what counts. In any case, they say Tylenol to lower a fever. Well, it didn't work in my case, damn it. I think just Tylenol every fucking 4 hours as instructed, 2 extra strength, and it's like, yeah, it did nothing to lower my fever. The 101, it was hot as fucking hell. And it was cold and rainy today, so I have my window that's right beside and over and off from my bed wide open, and so there's all this wonderful, cool, humid, rainy air coming in. It was a blessing, man, believe me.
Yeah, no, I'd believe it, but yeah, I wouldn't expect Tylenol to get rid of a fever, though. That's more for pain, isn't it?
Molly O'Cammy said Short Fatted Talker recently on his weekly sip. It's a show SFO does.
Yeah.
And Dev, his editor, called towards the end, and he finally took the call. He took the call live on. I didn't watch the weekly sip.
Oh
this
no! Oh fucking hell, Dev, what the fuck?
Yeah, man, just let it ring, or turn off the ringer. Just I'm doing something, bro.
Mute. There is a mute for a reason.
Yeah.
Is this a phone call, or a Discord thing? What are we talking here?
That's a good question. I don't know, Molly. What happened? You fill us in. I didn't see the last clip.
Yeah, because one is worse than the other in this case. You get what I mean?
Yeah. Neil deGrasse Tyson would leave the notifications up to show how, quote, popular he is. So, this motherfucker...
Speaking of Neil deGrasse
yes,
Tyson.
exactly. Speaking of that motherfucker, so Far sends me this fucking meme of him saying, people wouldn't really... hold on, let me just show you the meme. Where are you? Where are you, Far? There you are.
I am somewhere. I am sitting at location 2, Polly.
Well, nah, that's not what I mean.
I'm right in front of you. Can't you see me?
Fuck off. Copy.
Okay, so it was an actual phone call. So on a phone call. Okay.
And he just talked to the guy live on stream?
Yeah, okay, that's the lesser of the two. Because I'm thinking it's on Discord, right? It's the stream can hear everything on the other side too, and maybe not just hopefully it's muffled of
right.
Yeah, man, you should probably not take a call live on stream.
There it is. They don't know lunar eclipses are so unspectacular that if nobody shut the fuck up, Neil deGrasse Tyson, dude. Fuck off. And it's and then I said to Far, I would not put it beyond the man to actually say some dumb shit about the recent lunar eclipse on Sunday, just because he has to weigh in, because what the fuck else is he going to do with his life, endless self-promoting scumbag that he is. And Far comes back, no, actually it turns out he did say some dumb shit and he got totally ratioed because people were like, oh, would you shut up? And it's see?
Yeah, that quote there where he's saying where he says the lunar eclipses are so unspectacular, that's actually kind of a part of the quote. This is an actual straight up response to the tweet that someone posted.
Lunar what do you want for spectacular? And then what do you by what?
Yeah, what definition do you mean unspectacular? But it's every response I saw to this fucking tweet was just people saying, dude, fuck off. What the fuck, man? No one liked this. No one liked this. It was hilarious.
Well, he says he missed it on Sunday, but he did it on Monday towards the last third. Why it's why it's spectacular to me, why it's interesting, I think, to most people, is not just the moon is being covered up. It's that the moon's being covered up by the Earth's shadow. So it gives you the opportunity to, what's spectacular about it? It gives you the opportunity to sit there.
Colors.
The colors, and to realize, oh, wait a minute, you can orient yourself in a way that you kind of really can't in other situations, if you know what I mean. It means the sun is directly back there behind me. I'm on the earth in the middle. There's the moon off dead in front of me, right? And the earth and the moon and the sun are lining up in such a way you could orient yourself within the solar system in a way that you kind of really can't, or it's difficult to. That's pretty cool. That's spectacular. That's interesting. Fuck off, wet blanket professional.
It doesn't even have to be that. It doesn't have to be that deep either. It's a pretty looking sight.
Yeah, it's the redness of it is awesome.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
Hell, even the afterwards of like, God, like going into work after, like on the Monday of, right? The moon was still fucking glowing. Like way brighter than it usually does. It's like the effects of it still last like completely. It's like it still looks fucking gorgeous. You don't need to be all like, oh look, it sounds spectacular. Like fuck off, dude. People like pretty things.
Yeah, he sure as hell doesn't.
Yeah, right.
Well, no, wait a minute. Yes, he does. He got Me Too twice, didn't he?
I bet he also doesn't want to go fuck fish women on alien planets. Because he thinks they're unspectacular.
Yeah. Yeah.
deGrasse Tyson, the enemy of scientists everywhere.
Yeah, let's start there, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's go right to that.
Yeah, the one that oh, sorry.
Oh, hey, Ebony Williams, how you doing? Let's see. Where were we? He has no.
No, he has personality. It's just being. Yeah, exactly. It's just being a dick. That's it.
Yeah.
His personality.
All right, just new scene and all. So I'm just gonna get everything organized. That's a word, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Totally.
All right. Display capture. Now, talked about this over on AAA, but doesn't matter. We're going to talk about it here again because we have points to make. Okay. Plants grow in lunar soil for the first time as NASA plans for life on the moon.
Means, Polly, do you know what this means?
What does it mean, Far?
The scientists, they have moved on from trying to find their alien fish women to fuck on other planets. They are now turning to the moon to make their own fish women. Artificial fish women.
Yeah. See, Farah
it's happening.
Farah has this theory that she's convinced me of. So we were watching a documentary the other day on
Titan. It was Titan.
I keep screwing it up with not Ganymede.
Europa?
Europa.
I mean, it might as well be fucking Europa as well. They also think life is there too.
Yeah. Oh, Ebony says the bar's changed. Yep, this is location 2. We're over here because we're fighting it out with the people who set up a bar across the street, Noir Bar. They're Japanese, as you might be able to tell by the name
Japanese
of their bar.
otters. Japanese sea otters.
Yeah.
The worst.
Now, I don't know what they're doing in America in 1942. It's not a good place or time for, Japanese people. But, they're there nonetheless. And anyway, there may be some dead bodies involved in some gang wars. And so,
don't give away the crimes.
What? I didn't say
Jesus,
that we
man.
were involved. I said there were some dead bodies. I didn't say anyone was involved.
Yeah, don't give away the crimes.
I didn't garrote anyone.
Uh-huh.
Not that anyone was garroted, but I've said too much.
Probably
back.
not.
Okay, back to
Yes.
lunar soil.
Is it showing on the stream?
What?
The article.
Now it is.
Is it? Okay.
Well, I just turned it off for a second so Ebony could see the bar.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't. Sorry.
Things move fast here, Far. They don't really, but Okay, scientists used lunar soil collected during the Apollo missions all them years ago. The results have been deemed promising enough that NASA is envisioning hothouses on the moon for the next generation of lunar explorers. Not mooner explorers. Notice that they're lunar explorers. Researchers from the University of Florida's Institute of Food and Agricultural Sciences last year planted phale cress in soil collected by Apollo 11's Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and other astronauts.
They're just the others. They're just the rest.
Yeah, and et al. It's
yeah.
One of my favorite lines from an episode of Star Trek Enterprise It's a flashback episode to when Captain Jonathan Archer, when he wasn't a captain yet, he wanted to be captain, and it was like the tryouts to see who was going to get to fly the first Warp 5 ship. And he's in competition with this guy, tight competition. And it turns out that he doesn't get selected. Archer doesn't. His competitor does. Gets selected to be captain. And so he's down about it, right? He's at a bar. Not unlike this one, drinking himself into a fucking stupor. And the bartender comes by and says, there'll be other missions, you know. And he stands up and he says, do you know what Buzz Aldrin's first words were when he stepped on the moon? And she says, no, I don't. No one does. You remember what the first guy said? That's a pretty good line.
Yeah, no, it is.
Because what were Neil Armstrong's first words when he stepped on the moon?
One small step for man.
There you go. What were Buzz Aldrin's words? Because he had words. Who the fuck knows? That was Archer's point. It's like, yeah, there will be other missions. Yeah, and no one's going to remember them. You know how many times people have been on the moon? The one time, right? No, multiple times.
Yeah.
Just making a point. So anyway, researchers from the university, I already read that, et al. All the seeds sprouted but the plants ended up stunted, scientists revealed. Oh, they ended up stunted. That sucks.
Tiny little plants.
Yeah, look at them. For the first week or so of life, there was really no difference between the controls and the lunar plant, not the mooner plant. So there was something inherently toxic to the plants in the lunar regolith soil that would prevent the plants from growing. So everything else downstream is how we can mitigate any negative responses. That was the start of the positive spin on all of this. So, like, it kind of worked, but didn't really? Wow, that's just...
Yeah, I mean, I'm more amazed that it actually grew in the soil at all, to be honest.
See, what I honestly had assumed that they had done, because you could grow plants, as I'm sure you know, like in just sand. As long as they have as long as they have the proper potassium, nitrogen, etc. nutrients, they can grow in any kind of strata, if you know what I mean. As long as there's something to hold water and hold the nutrients, then you can grow plants in nothing. That's what aeroponics is. They just get the roots just hang loose and get spritzed with a water nutrient formula every now and then. That's what aeroponics is. They're growing the roots are floating in air. So I figured that what they did with this soil was sterilize the fuck out of it, rinse it through till it was nothing but moon dust, and then soaked it with neutrinated water, whatever the neutronized water.
Yeah, so in reality, it's not just straight up moon dust, like that came from the moon. That's a bit.
That's what I had assumed.
Yeah, this is processed shit. Meaning it's like, okay, guys, you're gonna go to the moon. You're gonna plant some shit. You're gonna have to deal with all the soil, all of it, in the same way. What a fucking hassle.
OST Sen said, did Aldrin say something from Ecclesiastes or something? Well. All right, fine. We're going to look it up. God damn it.
All right.
Because that's what we do here. It's the whole idea.
We figure shit out.
Yeah, late night bar conversation, right? What the hell did Buzz Aldrin say when he first stepped on the moon? That sounds like a drunken question. I've been drinking. It's a question I have, so it all fits.
I love how the first two options for Buzz, it's Buzz Aldrin, and then immediately underneath it, Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Aldrin, first name. What's his real first name? That's what came up. I love it.
What is Obama's last name? It's like the same vibe.
I'm just wondering if I should trust this. Okay, I'm going to choose to trust that you're not lying. Armstrong said, isn't that something? Magnificent sight. And Aldrin said, magnificent desolation. Did Buzz Aldrin really say magnificent desolation? The official NASA transcripts record magnificent definition. Well, let's just read the actual back and forth
Yeah,
here.
I get the feeling that's a that is a massive typo going on.
Well, yeah, I mean, do you remember the way it's
Yeah, exactly.
like, it's fine.
Yeah,
Let's see.
like, there's no way magnificent definition.
Aldrin, now, I want to back up and partially close the hatch, making sure to lock it on the way out. Armstrong, a good thought. Yeah, that is a good thought. Let's not, allow all of our precious, precious air to escape into the vacuum of space so we have nothing to breathe. Aldrin, that's our home for the next couple of hours, and I want to take good care of it. Okay, so he's the thinking man of the crew. Okay, I'm on the top step, and I can look down over the RCU, landing gear pads. It's a very simple matter to hop down from one step to the next. Armstrong, yes, I found it to be very comfortable, and walking is also very comfortable. You've got 3 or more steps, and then a long one. Watch out for that last one. It's a doozy. Aldrin, okay, I'm going to leave that last foot up there, and both hands down for the 4th rung up. Armstrong, there you go. Aldrin, okay, I think I'll do the same. Armstrong, a little more, another inch. There, you've got it. That's a good step. About a 3-footer. Aldrin, beautiful, beautiful. Armstrong, isn't that something? Magnificent sight down here. Aldrin, magnificent definition. Heyo, both PLSS's nominal on consumables. Aldrin, looks like the secondary strut has a little thermal effect on it right here, Neil. There's Aldrin's second words. I love it. It sounds like something Gamer Valine would say. Looks like the secondary strut has a little thermal effects on it right there, Neil. Yeah, it's getting all technical. Armstrong, yeah, I noticed that. No, you didn't. You didn't notice that until Aldrin pointed it out, Neil. That seems to be the worst of it. Similar effects are on all around. Aldrin, while talking at once, isn't it? Aldrin, you are my man. Because 2 people talking at once, or 3 or 4 on a stream don't make sense. Both talking at once, isn't it? Thank you, Buzz. I hear you, brother. Fist bump. High five, buddy.
Yeah, there's no way it's magnificent definition. Like, what would the definition be?
Yeah.
Yeah, that has to be a fucking typo.
Yeah.
Or a mishearing.
Yeah. I'd go along with that. I think they just fucked our man up. Yeah, like Peter Bear says, the moon is desolate and it would be magnificent. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a magnificent sight down here. Magnificent definition. He didn't provide one. So it's nonsensical that he would have said that. There you go. There you go.
Magnificent desolation.
Yes.
Metal as fuck.
So, Far has this theory that we've been talking about that over on, I've already forgotten, Ganymede?
Titan. It was Titan
It was
that
Titan.
the documentary was on.
All right. I found out Ganymede the other day in Mythology was the cupbearer for the gods.
Yeah.
And also their little pederast target. Is that true?
Yeah, it's seen as like the whole myth with it is seen as like a kind of related to that, yeah, but it's like at the same time, who the fuck really knows? But yeah, it's most commonly seen as referred to that.
So
or at least the original.
They named a moon after Ganymede, their boy toy.
Yeah.
The god's boy toy.
Well, Zeus's
Zeus
boy toy.
is, well, yeah, okay.
Specifically, because Zeus is the one that kidnapped him in the form of an eagle. No, I'm not making that up.
No, I believe you. And as soon as you said Zeus's, I was like, oh, yeah, because Zeus would fuck anything. So.
Yeah, but the interesting thing is, though, is like that's the only male that Zeus ever kidnaps. Like that. It's all women. The rest of them are all women. It's just Ganymede.
So he was bi-curious, Zeus?
Sure, why not?
All the other gods have cupbearers. Why not me? That's
I'll just go kidnap some attractive young prince. Why not?
there you go. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I need a slug after thinking about Zeus and his cupbearer too. Gamer Fleeing, thank you for the $11 and the sexy Jessica Alba taking a hard slug. Give me a quick second. I will go myself right after this read. He definitely said Magnificent Desolation. I listened to the recordings on the 50th anniversary and loved how he completely deflated the hype. I would definitely call it thermal scoring and demarcation. See what I mean? It's exactly like something Gamer Valine would say. Confirmed.
She confirmed it herself.
Yep.
But yeah, the other interesting thing though, with Ganymede, that is still also the only moon of Jupiter that is named after a male. So the legacy lives on.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah, the only one. And it happens to be the biggest fucking moon of Jupiter.
Yeah.
And in our system too, so there you go.
Wait, cupbearer? No, cupbearer. Like the guy who holds your wine cup. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you can't hold it yourself. Like when you're the king of the gods and you've, managed to subdue the titans that... You subdue the titans.
Sometimes you just...
Sometimes
you just need to go and, kidnap a handsome prince that is very intelligent. There you go.
Yeah, he just wanted to have intelligent conversations with the young boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all that was going on. It's fine. There's nothing to see
yeah,
here.
Totally.
Yeah. In any case.
Yep.
Well, speaking of Gamer Valina and her things, I don't think I'm violating any confidences here because it was pretty funny what she said. Gamer Valina sent a picture to me of her in her uniform, and I was like, oh hey, cool, woman in uniform, and like her Navy outfit because I was commenting how the Marines are under the Navy and the U.S. Armed Forces. And she sent me this picture, and I said, cool uniform too. And it isn't that ugly digi camo. And I was like, oh no, wait a minute, it is. I said, yeah, but you got the cool one. It's like gray and whatnot. And she goes, actually, it's blue and I hate it. I said, you hate it? Why? And I'm like, because it's blue. You fall off the deck. Why would you want to blend in with the water?
That is an excellent point.
And that was exactly my thought. I was like, wow, that is an excellent fucking point. Why would you want to blend in with the water? Why aren't you like bright orange? Shit.
Yeah, right?
or gray to blend in with the battleship gray that everything is painted so you don't see the guy when you're doing something or backing up or whatever. You think you would want everyone on deck as visible as fucking possible.
Yeah, and all the fucking high-vis and shit.
Yeah, Yeah, and I asked too about like, well, wait a minute. Don't the guys on deck like have blaze orange vests and whatnot? And she went, yeah, it depends on what they're doing. The guys are doing the fueling. The guys are doing the direction. The guys that are doing whatever the fuck. They're all wearing different. So they're all color coordinated because it's all a big choreographed effort. So nobody's like, running in front of a jet that's about to fire up,
Yeah. Yeah, because you don't want that happening.
Should we look up some of the videos of guys getting sucked into jet engines? Because they're pretty awesome pictures.
No.
Have you ever seen them?
No.
They're so funny.
No, and I don't. I'm assuming they die, so I don't.
No. No, lots of them survive, actually.
But that means some of them die. I'm not playing those games, Paul.
What? Did you want me to look up ones where guys necessarily survived? Would that make you feel better?
Maybe. I don't fucking know. I'd much prefer it if they survive.
Actually, I think it was Gamer Feline that sent me pictures of people sucked into jet engine. And it's kind of something to see, but at the same time not, because unless you're filming at like 400 frames a second, you don't get to see much because the person's there and then they're not. Like it's that fast. In the space of a frame, they're gone. You might get a frame where there's a blur, and that's them being, sucked.
Oh, shut the fuck up, random America. That sucks. Shut the fuck up.
I don't know, I thought that was kind of funny.
Oh. Oh god, we're doing this.
Yeah, we are. Can anyone hear the music? It's quiet to me, but then I can never tell. Ground crew sucked into a jet engine.
A routine inspection of a Grumman A6E intruder plane during...
Okay, let's just mute that.
Okay. Yeah, I can't hear any of it.
Well,
to be
because
honest.
you're sharing the screen, just calm down.
Oh, that's fine. I don't know if I want to hear it anyway.
You don't want to hear the chunk, 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 chunk.
No! Fuck no.
And everyone's there. Yeah, I'm trying to do it live to get to the point because it's like a fucking 8-minute video where they're explaining to you how the engines work and the whatnots and the who's its and the... Oh, it's the air intake he gets sucked into. Gotcha. Well, that would make sense. Negative air pressure and whatnot. Okay, so this guy goes away. They're showing the same footage over. Yep, there.
What?
There it is. Okay, hold on. Let me.
Okay.
Let me just switch to audio so I can hear the fact that I've muted it. Because, copyright and the what's nots. Ground crew sucked in. Yes. Go. Back over here. This is professional streaming, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
We stream good.
Yeah. Okay, so there he is. And you see the
All
guy.
right.
This is the man. They put the circle around him.
Yeah,
He comes in.
I see the guy.
There's the fresh air intake. And then, boom, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. Goodbye, man.
And I mean all of them, cartoon style. And
Yeah, fuck.
He's up and whoosh. And you see this guy run in. Whoa, cut the engines, fucking Jesus. Let's turn off the, they're going to show it in slow-mo. Oh, wait, one more
Can you
time.
even see anything happen in slow-mo?
Yeah, it's just like I said, you got to be filming in like 120 frames plus a second to be able to even catch anything. And they weren't. This isn't exactly high res.
Yeah.
So he goes in, all right?
Yeah, he goes in. Yeah, okay.
And boosh! Like, oh my God, like he's bent like a rubber band. Look at him. He's
Yeah, no. Oh my God.
like, I'm laughing, but it's not funny.
It's really not funny.
Frank Hubbard, they call him the Mist.
Oh, Jesus.
So let's watch their boosh. Let's watch their little what do you want to call it? MS Paint recreation here. Oh, so he just got kind of stuck in there. I see.
Okay, that makes me feel a little better at least that he didn't go like completely through it.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was a blender that chopped him into little pilot bits or ground.
Yeah.
Coins are back, bitch.
Thank you, John, for the $2. Just to irate the woman. Oh God.
What's the problem?
LGBTQIA.fandom.com.
What about it?
Why? He sent me a link. Troy is a non-binary gender identity described as being a neutral or null gender. Why does the flag look like it's something from a Middle Eastern country? Thank you for the $2. Don't really know how to go from there. Okay.
Do you want to see a recreation of what it would look like if somebody actually got sucked into a jet engine?
No.
No, it's fine. It's just digital animation.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Is it though?
No, it's fine. Look. Okay.
No, I don't think it's
So the guy's going back and boosh.
No, I see. Yep,
No, but hold on. They show. There we go.
Jesus.
Are those aluminum blades really capable? I mean, they're moving pretty fast, I guess. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, Polly,
That's
if
puree.
they're sharp enough,
Yeah.
if they're sharp enough, they will cut you. Trust me. Fucking trust me on that one.
No, I believe you. I believe you. It's fine.
God damn.
Ah, Slim Justice is that. What's up? Oh, I always fall silent too. I need a hard drinking woman in my life.
Appreciate it.
I need hard drinking Jessica Alba in my life, let's be honest. Gamer Valine, thank you for the $11 and the sexy Jessica Alba. In your DMs is a different one where his cranial, his cranial aviation head protection made the engine fail. The 737 engine is the one that makes you minced bacon. Sailor sucked into a jet engine. Oh. It really does look like a Middle Eastern flag, doesn't it?
Yeah, you see?
No, I do.
You see what I fucking mean?
No, I totally do. Okay, I got like 15 things on screen at the same time. Give me a second here. I need a producer. Bar, you should be the producer and I should be like the host. How about that? You want to do that?
Sure. How does that work? How does that function?
Well, okay, let's talk about that later. So there is
Right.
neutrosis is a non-binary gender identity described as being neutral or null gender. It is considered part of the
Coins are back, bitches!
I am turning your notifications down. Holy fuck.
You know, that is a fair fucking point. Fair enough.
Scare the shit out of me every time.
I love how something that I just made like so fucking quickly because it's like, yeah, I need a $2 donation. It's literally the one that jump scares everyone. It's fucking fantastic. Thank you the next 6 minutes for the $2. What direction do ceilings... Yeah, let me say that again, sorry. What direction do ceiling fans spin in Australia? Is it the same as in other countries? Or does gravity necessitate they spin another direction?
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I can appreciate a good line. I liked it.
Yeah, that was like okay, okay. You know, usually I get annoyed about the toilet water one, but you know that's fine. That was kind of funny.
Oh, Gamer Fleet says, well, those titanium blades would do that, Polly. Okay, I assumed they were aluminum. I didn't realize they were a titanium alloy. Which would make sense, I guess, because random geese and ducks and whatnot getting sucked in there. You don't want that bringing a plane down.
Yeah.
So it's better that it chops them up into little duck bits and duck cutlets than, bring the plane down.
Yeah.
I mean, when you see, okay, think about it this way. You're a bird. You're up in the sky and you're flying around. And you see what... Tweet, yes. And you see what you can only conceive of as another giant bird in the air. Now, I'm not going to go fuck around with, I don't know, an elephant or something. It's like, 10, 20, 30 times my fucking size. Now think about the size of a duck compared to the size of a 737. Why are you anywhere near it? Fuck's wrong with you? Don't you have a sense of self-preservation?
Well, maybe they're all traveling, because they travel in, like flocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're thinking, we can bring this big motherfucker down. The power of friendship or some shit.
They're a skybound get-along gang. It's going to go great.
Yes.
I mean, ducks have hearing. Don't they know how fucking loud it is? Those planes are traveling at supersonic speed. They can hear it.
I never claimed these birds were smart, Polly.
Yeah, I guess that's where the phrase bird brain comes from. And I get the idea that, the planes...
Thank you, Evolved Potato, for the $5. Damn, I haven't caught one of these live in a while, and Far has a labs now too. Cool, uni work has taken precedence, but I have nothing due this week, so this is nice. Need to try and watch more. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a while, man. It has been a while.
Yeah, a midweek Noir Bar? Damn right, it's been a while.
Oh yeah, this has been a while too.
Don't watch your updates right now. Leave me alone, Firefox. Okay. Now, I get the idea of them flying into flocks of birds that were just minding their own business. But, like, when you're up at, like, 25,000 feet, don't fuck around, geese. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, yeah, I get it.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
I get it. It's just, again, I never claimed the birds were smart. Just maybe that's what they're thinking. Or power of numbers and all that.
Somali Okami describes herself as a hardly drinking woman and apologizes. Fine. Be a pill popping woman. It's that also works.
Jesus.
Neutrosis. Okay, so back to this thing.
I think it's through Troy. I think it's supposed to be like 3 or some shit.
Neutroyus? Okay.
New
Spectral
Troy,
Umbreon
like,
brings up a
I
good
don't
point,
know.
though. He's like, isn't asexual already a thing? Yeah, I know, but it's
Yes.
not specific enough, and these people
It's not enough.
love fetishizing new proliferating categories for themselves. There's like 1,000 different versions of I ain't got no sex. Like orientation.
Too many.
Yeah.
Too fucking many. It's just, come on, guys. This was a joke years and years ago.
At any rate,
It's
that is
beyond
what
a
we're going
joke
to
now.
try to do.
No, wait a minute. It should. It's fine.
Yeah, that. I mean, it's appropriate.
Yeah, it's time period, right? World War II.
Yeah.
Gabriel, thank you for the 350, and I wish you I do. And another thing about your DMs. This is a bird strike on a 737 versus a wild vulture right after takeoff. Okay, cool. Hold on. Let's look at both of these.
Oh God.
That's fine. It's...
I-
No, wait a minute. That's the same. Fuck.
now you have 2 Detroits. Oh.
Or I am hiring you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
or
yeah.
everybody just enjoys the campiness of me fucking around.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after stream.
Yeah. Okay, so here's some guys. They're on deck. Things are happening.
Yep.
Okay, they're looking
They're
around.
Naruto running across.
Man got sucked in. We just watched that one.
Naruto run with that hose.
Yeah.
Go, man. Live your dreams.
This guy said, wait a minute, this is the same one. Unless
Yeah,
it's going to
is
go
this
on to a
s-
different one. Wait to find out. Well, it's a little bit better quality, I think, than the last one. Boom!
No, it's the same one.
Yeah.
It's the same one.
So, yeah, it
It's
is.
the exact same one.
This is the one that she's referencing that it's his helmet that, pretty much saved his
Oh,
life.
okay.
Which is good.
Helmets save lives, guys.
Yeah. Who would have
What
figured?
do you know?
Wear your helmets.
Never would have guessed.
Let's hope it goes on to another one.
Oh God.
What? Whoa! What the?
Whoa! What?
Plane's coming down. Plane's coming down.
Okay, yeah.
And
it's
then
going
all of a
down.
sudden,
it's going.
it's off angle, and it's
jeez,
turning.
jeez, guys,
Holy
it feels
fuck!
so
What-
good.
Jesus
And
Christ!
down.
Holy shit! Disaster
Oh,
on deck. My God!
Ah.
What the? That was crazy town. I want to see that again. What? Like it turned so hard right at the
Oh.
end.
Yeah. What the fuck happened?
Like everything's going fine. It's a little wobbly. Oh my God!
It suddenly just slips over. Holy fuck.
That was fucking crazy
That
town.
was. Oh.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
bet there's
and
a bit
there's-
of a fire.
Fire. That's a bit?
Yeah.
That's a bit?
Well, yeah, jet fuel. It's a little flammable.
Just a tiny bit.
And this guy's like, yeah, got a little hot out there.
Oh God. Evolved Potato just said, like, they did a barrel roll. Yeah, I guess they did.
Okay, now I'm not saying this isn't a very highly skilled man. I'm not saying that he doesn't have an incredible wealth of knowledge and whatnot, but the aircraft director doesn't look like he shaves yet. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he looks a little young. Oh God.
This is the guy who's in control of what's going on the deck?
Yeah, imagine you're a new worker here, right, Polly? Right? This is your first day.
Uh-huh.
You go out on deck, you're like, oh, look at all these planes and shit around. And then this is the aircraft director. He comes out to greet you. What are your thoughts?
Oh, Sir, yes, sir. I don't know.
Yeah, what are your first thoughts about your new job and your safety?
Mm-hmm. Sir, you mind if I ask you a question, sir? What would that be, recruit? Nothing.
Yeah, how old are you? So when's your birthday?
I wanted to get you a present. There you go. Coming from the side angle so he doesn't see it coming. I always like send birthday cards to my new commanding officers and whatnot. Well, he's not your commanding officer, but
Yeah, but he's in
direct
charge.
superior.
He's in charge.
Yeah. I hate this thing. This new setup.
Hey, you hate it too?
I do hate it.
You finally got it.
I do hate it
You
too.
finally got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to after the stream give you what I used to fix it at least temporarily?
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is the way that it's set up, where it's like the channel, subscribe, the comments, and then they throw in one of the random comments from beneath. That is like probably the most positive.
Description. And the description is a part of next to the other information where it's just why?
Yeah.
Why would you do it? Why would you do that? It's disgusting.
You could ad block
So
the
of
bars
course
at
I
the
went
bottom.
down.
Well, it's a good thing I use ad block then. Yeah. All right. Good.
Mhm.
I will get on that.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing I went out of my way to try and fix this. So, a few days after it happened to me. So I got this first. Probably had no idea what the fuck I was talking about when I'm trying to describe this.
Oh, look, a bird impact on a wing. Cool.
Oh, God.
Down. It's just a dent.
Okay, it's just a dent.
Yeah. That's a
I'm
pretty good one.
Yeah, that's a really good dent.
Yeah.
I'm just expecting you to go, okay, now I'm going to pull up the picture of the bird.
There is nothing like feathers. What? They're brittle bone fucks. There's not much left of them.
Yeah. I thought cats were brittle bone fucks.
Well, they're not hollow boned fucks. Like the birds.
Fair point. Fair point.
Yeah. Oh God,
You're
it's
a
like the
brittle
mobile
bone
app.
fuck. You do so much damage.
Zelthor's got a point. You think that's
Yeah,
what they're trying to do? They're
yeah.
because
I
so
think that's
much of this is
exactly what they're trying to
consumed
do.
on mobile. They're just trying to make
I think that's.
Yeah. That's
I think that is exactly what they're trying to do. They're just trying to make the mobile app and then desktop look practically the same.
yeah. That's great.
It's just you can't do that. Mobile doesn't work on desktop most of the time. It looks disgusting.
The whole silver part had to be replaced and ripped the steel and the rivets. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, and tore you can see that. Oh shit, nice. Zoom in.
Oh fuck.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
that is fucked.
Doesn't need to weigh much when it's going that fast. Oh my God.
Yeah, I guess not.
And those wings are full of the flammables. I think they are. Pretty sure they are.
Is that where it is in the?
Yeah, they don't. That's why there isn't giant fuel tanks off to the side. Okay, so you know what? I was saying something the other day on a stream. If I was a Elon Musk billionaire type guy, it's like, oh, do you want to go up in space? You want to do this? You want to do that? There's two things that I want to do. One, I want to, the planes that they can take them up in where they go to super high altitude and then they drop for 2 minutes to simulate weightlessness for weightlessness training.
Yeah.
Right? I want to do that. Simulated weightlessness for 2 minutes at a time and they go up and down and do that over and over again. I'd love to do that. Simulate weightlessness. I'd love to experience that. That'd be great. That's number one. Number two is fly an A-10. I don't want to fly a supersonic jet. I don't. I want to fly an A-10. And shoot the gun. I want
to shoot the brittle-boned fucks out of the sky before they hit you.
No, I want to do a strafing run on the ground and shoot some commies. Or jihadis, either one.
You're not picky.
No, I'm not. It's in that regard,
Mm-hmm.
It's saying in Minecraft, of course.
Yeah, of course. This is all in Minecraft.
No, I want to fly the A-10 in real life that strafe the jihadis in Minecraft. You get what I'm saying. The Vomit Comet. I love that name. That's great, gamer. Great. But the A10 Warthog, man. Do you know the kind of plane I'm talking about, Far? Well, you're gonna see it anyway, because let's look at it, because it's a beautiful piece of machinery. Images. Oh, look at that fucking thing. Hell yeah. Look at that.
Okay, I was not expecting it to have a shark head on it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's badass. Look at the fucking cannon on the fucking front of it. Look at that beast. Flying fucking monstrous manly ass tank that it is. Love it.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Yeah. And for ground support and everything else, and people are like it's out of date and blah blah blah, and it can't do this and it can't do that. It's like, are you kidding me? Look at this thing fucking firing its cannon. I just love it. Love it. Like I said, I don't have fantasies about flying supersonic jets and stealth fighters and whatnot. I want to fly one of these bad boys. Hell yeah.
Fair enough.
Two big fucking engines off to it. Just in terms of airplane design, I think it just looks so fucking sweet. Yeah, that's what I'd do. We need to hear the burr. X Bubba Hotep says, yeah, let's hear the burr. Oh. The Warthog just entered its blue phase.
Oh. I'm blue, dabba-dee, dabba-die.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, let's just go gun. Oh, it's a bird compilation. This is fucking perfect. All right, let's do it.
What are you?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Hear it?
That's the sound it makes?
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
Because that's how fast it's firing that. Like, it's a Gatling gun, like rotating barrels, right? And it fires that many rounds that fucking fast that all you get is a and it's like raining holy hellfire down on whoever it's firing at. Like, fuck me.
Sounds like a zipper.
And no more tank.
Jesus.
Oh, the Marines love their air support. Do you notice? Because the bullets are much, much faster than the speed of sound, that the bullets strike before the sound arrives.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is pretty fucking sweet.
I did notice that.
Yes! Holy fuck! Fuck, from up high too, man. Death from above, baby. And that's that. Oh my god. Love it so much.
All right then.
Gamer of Lane, thank you for the $10.30. Let me sing to you the song of my people. Brrr! Goes the A10 and 30 millimeter.
What a fantastic song.
Yes. There it is, Far. Look at that.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what it's fucking shooting at that rate of fire.
Those things are fucking huge.
Yeah, man. Look at that. That's what it's fucking shooting, baby.
Holy fuck.
And it's not just, kinetic projectile, meaning a bullet. It's, armor-piercing, incendiary, blah, blah, blah. Like,
Yeah, fucking hell.
and you wonder why the Marines refuse to give them up. I wouldn't either. But it's like we need that low-flying fucking air support that can take multiple shots from the ground and still stay in the air. And that's the A-10, baby. I love that fucking airplane. Yeah, so anywho.
All right, then.
Yeah. God. It's just such a beast. Makes the 50 caliber look like a little baby. Yeah, absolutely. Such a beast. Whew. So after that, what do you want to move on to, Far?
Yeah, I don't know. What do we have?
Oh, we got lots of different stuff. Oh, you know what? Well, we're still on the realm of vehicles. Go with this. Finally, a James Bond edition car you can actually afford. But would you want to?
No.
Yeah. No.
No.
I don't want your
Straight
glorified
up,
golf
no.
cart.
Yeah, that is what that looks like. Holy fuck.
Dr. Punch Panda, thank you for the $1. It's funny you mentioned shit getting stuck in aircraft intakes earlier. We just lost an Apache yesterday. Bolt broke loose and it got sucked in. Fuck. That's what blue Loctite's for. Or red Loctite. I'm kidding, of course. I realize that's not enough. I'm just firearms guy. I'm used to putting blue Loctite on all the nuts and screws and what. It's a thing that you put on the threads, Fire, and it keeps the screw in place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, the 60 Years of Bond Mini Moke is $87,000 cheaper than the Bond Edition Land Rover Defender. But again, do you even want it?
Why?
There.
Why
A
though?
little bit bigger.
Is the savings because there's no doors?
Yeah. I mean, and it doesn't look like a suspension that's worth the name either. And what's with the people with like
I'm not even a car person, you know?
You're
But
right.
in saying that, it's just like, yeah, no, I would not have this car.
I mean,
Like, even I know enough to look at this and go like, that's garbage.
I'm saying if somebody gave me one, I would absolutely find a use for it. I'd be off-roading in places I shouldn't be with this thing. It'd probably get stuck in some dirt or sand or mud or whatever, and I'd have to have it hauled. Like I said,
yeah.
somebody gave it to me, so I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
But-
but you don't buy it.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
don't buy it for yourself, though.
No, you don't. There's lots of other things to buy that are Bond. Awesome Bond cars.
Or not even that. Like, there's things to do. Like, you could pay your bills instead of paying for this car.
Well, I think the idea is if you're a multi-billionaire, it just has, like, absolutely wastable money. You know what I mean?
You know? Yeah, that's a fair point. Fair point. But we are neither of those things.
Well, did you have to remind me?
Yes, I did.
So hard to let me...
Yes.
You could. It's called humoring someone, Far, for fuck's sake. Okay, anyway. Throughout six decades on the silver screen, James Bond films have featured all kinds of amazing cars, blah, blah, blah. Get on to the fucking point. Usually they have things more expensive than a mere mortal man can afford, but here's one that isn't. Moke America's 60 Years of Bond Edition Electric Moke lets you... God, it's an electric... It really is a fucking golf cart.
Oh, God. Electric car?
Yeah.
Is it saying? Jesus.
Lets you imitate a very small slice of that Bond life for just 28 grand, 29 grand rounded up. The affordable Mini Moke has been around since the early 1960s. Back then, Sir Isaac is
Someone.
I'm not even trying.
So,
I'm drinking.
someone.
Yeah. Sir Alec guy I've been working on the idea of a vehicle built from mini parts. You know, like mini. Yeah, it does look like one. Topped with a utility body. Gabrielle, thank you for the $11. Oh, for fuck's sake, Docky Punch. Do I need to come all the way to Europe to abuse more people you know? Lock wire is used for a reason. Holy shit. So they don't use Loctite, apparently. They use lock wire. You wrap around the threads, and I'm assuming it's a semi-soft metal wire to hold that shit in there. Just taking guesses here.
All right, then.
Yeah, well. The adorable Mini Moke has been around since I back. Oh, yeah, I already read that. God, look, it looks even worse from the back. It doesn't even look like a sand dune buggy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, this looks it just looks cheap as well. Like this looks like it's a model car.
Is this the thing
like
they were
not even something you could drive?
Is this the thing they were driving around in Octopussy in downtown India? Okay, hold on.
I wouldn't have a clue.
The boxy little vehicle appeared in You Only Live Twice, Live and Let Die, The Spy Who Loved Me, and Moonraker. Really?
Huh.
The Mini Moke ended up being popular choice as an off-mini roader with those little tires. An off-roader with those little fucking tires.
Follow your dreams, I guess. Jesus Christ.
But was brought back to life in 2012 with the help of China's Cherry Automotive. And, okay, I don't want it anymore.
Of course, China.
Yeah, I don't even want it.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
you.
You read China, and it's just, yeah, okay, yeah, everything makes sense.
Yeah,
everything makes sense
I don't want
now.
to find a tiny child's
let's
hand
pack up,
inside
let's go
of it.
home.
Yeah. So let me show you a cool Bond car. The Lotus. The 1977 Lotus Esprit. And you know what the coolest thing about it is? It goes underwater.
I was about to say, is it that it looks like a polygon?
What do you mean? Well, I mean, it looks super aerodynamic.
It looks super boxy. Like it's from a very early 3D video game.
What are you talking about? It looks like it's super streamlined. It doesn't look boxy at all.
Sure.
You could buy James Bond's Lotus submarine for $1 million. I would think about it.
With what money?
Far, quit dragging me back to my depressing real life, for fuck's sake. My God. Come on, you don't think this is cool?
I consider it my job.
Here's Bond driving out of the fucking, he dives into the water, right? And then turns it into a fucking submarine, and then, goes along the bottom of the ocean, as he does here, and then just drives up on the beach like ain't shit, because he's Bond. You don't want a car like this? I want a car like this.
Not really.
Okay, Far. What is your dream car?
I don't have a dream car.
No, it's too no. With all your opinions and the whatnots, you don't get away with that. What do you want?
I don't have a dream car.
All right, we're gonna select Far's dream car.
Come on, no.
Yeah, there we go. Far's dream car. It's this from now on. This is what we're looking at as Far's dream car.
What the fuck is that?
It's your dream car. It's got a little face on the front of it. We can animate up the front face if you want. Make it in line with your weeb preferences.
How? I have. What the fuck, man?
It's fine. Or this, go a little fire engine-y. That could be you waving from inside the car. And see how this person's got their knees up against the glass, but you're a little tiny person. You'd fit right inside.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
But yeah, you could have just named a car and not had me start guessing.
Cars.
This is what.
I don't fucking know cars.
This is what happens when you let me guess. You shouldn't have let me guess.
I don't fucking know cars. I don't know shit about cars. How am I supposed to have a dream car if I don't know shit about them?
Yeah, it'll have a big Anya face on the top of it.
My God.
Never let me guess far. Never. Okay. It's just... Okay, let's see Gamer Valine's dream car, this 1970s. Oh, yeah. This looks like something she would want to drive, yes. The 1977 Chevelle SS 454 Survivor. Fuck yeah. Let's see if we can find one of my dream cars. Murdered out Cadillac. I misspelled Cadillac, but they'll get the point. Something like that. Something like that. Murdered out means when it's just black from front to back. They've left nothing unblackinated. Oh, hell yeah. That's why I want... There isn't enough tint on the windows. You need limo tint all the way around. Okay. You have my interest.
Thank you, Gamer Valine. You want a Toyota Hilux. I don't even know what the hell that is. Thank you, though?
Or the Green Hornet's Black Beauty. Well, this one's all gunned out. There it is. Now, let's see. It's all gunned out. There. Okay, stop it with the fucking guns. Yeah, I know it has guns. There it is. Green Hornet used to drive around in this. I could drive in that, as long as it was all tinted out. And, you know, you press buttons and there's, like, rockets out the front and whatnot. And just, yeah, hell yeah. I saw a guy driving in a recreation of this, even had the green headlights. And, like, I pulled up beside him at the red light. And it was one of them dude moments where I just looked over and I looked, like, back to front. He saw me looking and I just nodded, like, hell fucking yeah. And he just nodded back, like, cool. It was... He knew what I was thinking. I knew what he was thinking. It was a bro moment. A woman wouldn't understand. It's fine.
Holy shit.
Okay, let's find. What was the car that was suggested for you?
Toyota Hilux.
Toyota Hilux. Now hold on. Like Hilux, like the Hilux. Okay, let's. This is for far?
A Ute. Okay.
What is a Ute again?
It's just it's what you guys call a truck.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just another word.
Where does that come from?
Ute? I don't know.
I don't know if the... It needs to be something where she can see over the steering wheel, guys.
Fuck off.
I'm just saying. We could put a couple of, like, you know, phone books or pillows under you, I guess. But you would have to put some blocks on the pedals so you could reach them.
Hey, how low do you think the seat is?
I don't know. I'm assuming this is a full-grown man and his chin is covered by the steering wheel. So I'm just putting that out there. So Far needs a utility vehicle because she's inevitably going to drive, like, right off the road. Not intentionally, mind you, but, you know, still.
Thank you for your confidence. It's great. Really. Thank you so much.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, you know what? I've had this article floating around forever and a day, and people have sent it to me, and I'm just going to do it to sort of get it out of the way. Also, just because the very idea of it disgusts me. This company sells jeans designed to make you look like you wet yourself.
Oh, no. Yeah, I think I've seen this floating around, too, and it's just... Why?
I want to do it just to do it. Like, why? Wet look, dry feel.
I don't mean why you're covering it, because, I mean, obviously, yeah, I know why it's here. It's just more, why would they make this? Why would anyone want this?
The only thing that I can think of is that perhaps...
It's a fetish?
Okay, it could be a fetish. I didn't think of that. My mind didn't go there. But my thought was... maybe you're somebody who pisses themselves on the regular when you're drinking, so you just wear this, and you just like, nah, it's a fashion statement. So when you do eventually piss yourself, nobody notices the difference. I don't know. I'm reaching, man.
Just wear a diaper. Like, don't. There's so many options before you buy piss pants.
Indeed.
Like, this should not even be an option. This is Jesus Christ. This is disgusting.
It actually says our jeans are designed to mimic the aesthetic of urinary incontinence without the commonly associated discomfort. But why?
That's an aesthetic?
A Manhattanite, shocking that someone from Manhattan came up with this. A
fucking
20-something Manhattanite who wouldn't share his name or company sales figures assures me the company's products are 100% real, and a reporter from Mel Magazine confirms after ordering a pair to see for himself.
You know, at least if you're not willing to put your name on the product, maybe, you know, the product, you should rethink it. You should think of your life choices.
Yeah.
How did you get here?
Like,
how did you make these choices?
Yeah.
Piss pant.
Several of my $1 million ideas, you goddamn right I'd put my name on them. I'd be like, yeah, because it's a good idea. And if you didn't like it, okay, it failed in the market, and that's life, and not every product's successful. In fact, most aren't. But none of my $1 million ideas are piss pants or anything to do with urine.
Oh God, you would hope not. You'd hope none of your ideas are to do with piss pants.
No, they're not.
How dare she? I wanted that cake.
I love that clip so much. Thank you, Apple Potato, for the $3. Mercedes G4. It is a very cool looking car and was the signature car of an extremely well-known person. Basically known as his car. Okay. Mercedes G4.
A Mercedes G4. Is something for you?
Maybe. It didn't really specify that. It was just, it's a very cool looking car, apparently, though.
Okay, that's fine. Holy shit.
Is that allowed?
Goddamn, bro.
Is that allowed?
I mean, it's allowed. It existed. I'm not gonna...
I mean, on YouTube.
Oh, fuck YouTube. Jesus Christ, it's a piece of history. You don't fucking like it. It's not fucking Auschwitz.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying, it's just like, oh, Jesus.
Okay, I'm not going to lie, because I have had a few drinks, but my first thought was, what are the tires up here for? And it's like, I think they're spares. I was like, what happens if the car flips over? They kind of like, you know.
So, it's a certain member of a party's car.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's a party car. Big Gamer Cat.
Party car.
Fake Gamer Cat, thank you for the $1. I want a Shelby Mustang. So when people ask me if my name is on the car, I can literally point to my name on the car. Well, there you go. I like that idea. That works. Paying a lot of money for it. Shelby Mustang, but you know, hey, fuck it, it's worth it. I like Mustangs. God, it looks like such a beast.
6 wheels.
Yeah. I have, to my knowledge, never seen this car before. It's a hell of a thing. God, look how long it is. It just keeps going.
Like I've heard of the 6-wheel drive that is like as a joke. You know, like I'm thinking specifically of Monsters Inc. here. Like, look, it's 6-wheel drive, but I have never seen it actually exist with my own 2 eyeballs. Thank you, Evolved Potato. This is a brand new experience. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's pretty wild, man. I'm glad I looked it up. I'm glad you pointed it out because fucking hell.
That is a hell of a car for multiple reasons.
God damn. There's like a stripped down version of it. It's just so big. Fucking hell. A little mind blowing.
Fucking hell, back in the days where, like, I guess the car design was not just standard.
Molly thinks it's
like,
quite
fuck
classy.
it, we have imagination.
I like it. Yeah, I like it because of how just like unexpected it was. Like when I brought it up, I'm like, wait,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Why are there so many
It's
tires?
unique.
Yeah, damn right
It
is.
is certainly unique.
So while we're still on that topic, no, it's not on the topic at all.
Okay.
I can't come up with a segue. No punishment against RGS girls who prayed to Athena statue in school.
And you're like, yeah, not anymore.
Did that play fully?
Yeah, I played. Play it again if you want.
Yeah, I'll play it again. Fuck it.
All right.
You ever look at a baby and you're like, yeah, not anymore.
I think that's the first time anyone's set that off. I'm so happy. I am so fucking happy. Thank you, Game of Believe. I've caused chaos this week, and I am fully invested on continuing. Oh god, it's more cars. AMG GT Black Edition for me, and Far needs a truck that survived dropping from the top of a parking garage being demolished. Okay, the Ford Velociraptor is 6 wheels. There's a car called the Ford Velociraptor.
All right, you have my attention. I don't there it is. Thank you. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Now, I've seen dual rear tire trucks before, but it did not look like this.
I have no words. I'm genuinely speechless.
This looks like
About
John
what the
Dalton's
fuck to
car from
say.
Yellowstone, man. Holy shit. It's like,
Like, what do you even say to this?
fuck yeah. This is a fuck off vehicle if there ever was one.
I just... What is the point of 6 wheels?
Extra traction.
That's...
Extra
What?
haul.
Like-
Yeah, if you're hauling big shit, I bet it's got a big fuck off engine in it too. And so, you know,
And yet I highly doubt that it's ever being used for its intended purpose.
no, why would it? I love how it's like it's not kind of a 4-door truck. No, it's a full fucking 4-door truck with plenty of leg room in the back. You know what I mean? I'm down with it. I can dig it.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
6 wheels. 6 wheels.
Mhm.
Ah.
Okay, so no punishment against the RGS girls who prayed, air quote, or actual quotes, well, those aren't quotes at all. Those are just apostrophes done wrong. To Athena statue in school. Singapore, no disciplinary action was meted to a group of Rafi's girls' school RGS students who were captured in photos allegedly dancing, chanting, and praying to a statue of a Greek goddess Athena located on school premises. In response to media queries, Yahoo News Singapore, I'm glad you guys have a bureau out there, confirmed the incident following a small group of year 1 students who had caused some disruption in ongoing classes at the end of term, what blah blah blah. Following this, the head of the term sent an email to year 1. Let's get.
Okay, get to the point.
Yeah.
Get to the point.
On the part of the girls, they reflected with maturity and have benefited from hearing from a different perspectives. There was no disciplinary action meted, Aslinda said. Okay. So you like threaten them with an inch of their life because it's Singapore and they said whatever you wanted them to say?
I'm guessing that's what's happened here.
Yeah.
'Cause, again,
Last week's
it is Singapore.
Yeah, right. Screenshots of an email as well as a photo attachment depicting the incident purportedly circulated to all first-year RGS students in the forum that teachers went viral on social media. Screenshots of alleged correspondence, which was not dated, shows that it was signed off by Kemsir, who identified as the school's head for first-year students, and attached a photo of the incident. The school's website listed Kesmir as its head of first-year students. Holy fuck, who wrote this? You said the same thing twice in a fucking one
Hey, someone
two-line
from
paragraph.
Singapore.
Yeah.
Someone from Singapore.
The story continues, but not for long. The inconsiderate acts had disturbed the seniors who were still having their PPAs. Okay. Whatever that is. Only just learned about students from Singapore's top school girls getting in trouble for praying to a statue of Athena. Laughing emoji, crying. I find it very hard to believe that you laughed so hard you cried, but whatever. It's it's
You're getting nitpicky, but whatever.
It's not nitpicky. Have you ever been on Twitter? People would put 16 crying, laughing emojis in a row, and in real life, what did they do?
Yeah, it's obnoxious.
Yeah, they went.
It's obnoxious, and I move on.
Well, that's not nitpicky. You find it obnoxious. I found it obnoxious. I commented upon it. What? That's what we're doing here. A commentary.
No, I know.
Frankly, I'm with the girls. I think it's a perfectly reasonable thing to do. You put a goddess of wisdom in the goddess of wisdom statue, and you expect girls not to stand? Yeah, I do. If it was a statue of muddled emotion, misdirection, and lack of common sense, I would expect them to be praying in front of it nearly 24 hours a day and holding constant vigils. Wisdom? I don't know.
All right, but
joke.
I just wonder.
Dem's
I just
jokes.
want to know, why? Were they actually doing that, or was it just taken severely out of context?
I'm willing to bet it was taken severely out of context. I think they were just fucking around or doing whatever the fuck. I do not believe they were involved in any kind of anything.
Yeah, because it's Singapore. You'd think they would, not do that because they would know the consequences. You know what I mean? But it's I don't know. This is okay.
Frank Capri, a Muslim would be okay if it was Artemis. Yep, I'm absolutely certain of that. And there would totally be a statue of Artemis anywhere in an Islamic school, a madrasa, anywhere in an Islamic state, or any images of any sort, because they're not crazy people at all. Yeah.
But that is just thinking about it, though, it's kind of interesting that it's this is a Muslim school, right?
I don't know.
Of some kind, maybe.
I don't know. Is it?
Who knows? But the fact that this was even an issue in the first place, it implies there's some religion going on here.
Find out.
Why do you have a statue of a Greek goddess on your premises if this is such a fucking issue? Why is it here in the first place?
One of the oldest schools in Singapore, the secondary school for girls located in Brandel, established 1879.
Oh shit.
Just reading quickly to see if there's any religious association. Doesn't really say.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, alright.
I'm just wondering how many people are there. 1,500.
Ooh, that's a big school.
It is?
That is a big fucking school.
It is? Are you being serious?
Oh, I mean, from my point of view, yeah.
There's 25,000 undergrads and 8,000 graduate students at my school.
I consider that big as well. That's a lot of people.
Okay, fair enough.
Look, I cover a very small world, okay, Polly? Have you seen the size of my state and the amount of people that are actually in it?
Yes, I have. I'm just saying. I mean, it makes sense why Athena's there at all, wisdom and whatnot, at a school.
It makes sense. It's okay, there's no religious affiliation from what we can see. Okay, it makes more sense.
Well,
But
I mean, this is the thing. I don't understand the problem because the article didn't really explain it that well, what the issue was, because there are statues of Greek gods and goddesses all over Washington, D.C., and it's meant as symbolism, not as actual deification of any of these things.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, that's usually what it is nowadays, isn't it? When you see shit like this just out and about, it's the symbolism. of it.
If you're not a lunatic, yes.
But yeah, I'm assuming most of these people are not lunatics. I'm hoping these people are not lunatics, Polly.
I mean, because people have been to the top of Mount Olympus. There's no, godly palatial estate there.
Not anymore.
Yeah, touche. The gods moved it elsewhere after they were found out. I hear you. Fine.
No, I wasn't even implying that. You just
Okay, far.
Look. You remember like a few years ago, Polly? Might have stolen the bar for a second.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, okay?
Yeah, that's another thing. Location 2, guess who's got the fucking lease and ownership papers? This guy. And they're locked up and not here. I don't care. You break in, you ain't gonna find shit. All right? They're in a safe location.
I found this place, though. What the fuck?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You told me where you no.
Okay. You want to swap deeds? You want to swap deeds?
Do I want to swap deeds? Do you just want the new place? Do you just like the new place better than the old place?
No.
The old place is classic.
No, I don't, Ollie. No, not at all. So do you want to swap deeds?
Oh, way back, Gamer Valine asked what was the sheet of paper behind the candle on the table to the right. That is our menu.
Sorry, the piece of paper?
Yeah. You see the piece of paper behind the candle?
What is on the menu?
I didn't. That's last week's menu. I don't have one printed up for this week. It'll be fine.
Oh.
Fine.
I'm actually shocked we even have a menu here.
What? Well, we got drinks, and some more drinks.
And more drinks.
And more,
I mean,
yeah.
but, okay. Is that all that's on the menu, drinks?
No. There's also multiple ways of avoiding police detection. There's it's not just a menu. It's a pamphlet, really. Like, yes,
Yeah,
the front is the menu.
When does this cease being a menu and turn into a full-blown, like, avoid the cops and you avoid the cops pamphlet?
Well, the front's a menu. Everything on the inside is avoid the cops, where to run if there's a raid, how to properly dismember and rid yourself of a dead body, because people can't seem to get that shit straight. So I decided to write it out for our patrons.
Oh, God. You know what? That is very helpful advice there, Mr. Dumpenstein. I'm glad you have a customer's education at the front of your priorities.
Well, no, got to do what you got to do. Yeah. Okay, Far. I will give you the choice. Would you like to hear about famous hoaxes that almost fooled everyone, or would you like to hear about the strangest animals found in each state?
When you say each state, do you mean American states?
That's correct. Because, I don't. 5 states in Australia? 6? 5? 6? Hello? Did we lose Far?
6, and then there's no. I'm actually thinking about it.
Oh my God!
No, because there's like no, because then there's some that are classed as territories and all.
Well, you know what? I can't hold that against you, because ask your average American, what is Guam?
Yeah. You see?
Yeah.
Like,
what are the U.S.
Cool. Like I'm trying to separate like the states and
what is Puerto Rico?
Territories in my mind.
Yeah. What is Puerto Rico?
So
what are the U.S. Virgin Islands? Are they protectorates? What are they? What kind of standing do they have? Because Puerto Ricans can vote.
Yeah, we don't have it quite that complicated, I don't think.
Can the Guamanese vote?
So 6 states, 2 territories. Technically 3 territories. But 2 territories.
And I want to get this clear. Tasmania, the land of the 2-headed people.
Yeah, that's a state.
It is not its own sovereign country.
No.
Okay.
No, it's a part of Australia.
Okay. Yeah, but so's Christmas Island. Y'all Western Australians don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, but that's a territory. Technically, I think. I think it's protect. Fuck, I forget. It's owned by Australia. Fuck it.
I've only got one beef against fucking Western Australia, you know, and Christmas Island is it.
It's so far away,
It's really... Sydney's further away.
Everything is further away. Fucking Western Australia.
Ignore the poor people of Flying Fish Cove. They just want to be enfranchised. But no, the Western Australians don't care.
Look, the government ignores the poor people here as well. Like, I don't know what you want.
Laddie says, the Virgin Islands are where we send the 50-year-old virgins.
That's a very creative
Platy.
view of it.
Jesus fucking Christ, Platy. Okay, so, the shorter one, the hoaxes, or the longer one, 50 wild animals or crazy animals or weird animals from each state. Strangest animals. I don't think we're going to...
Why don't we go hoaxes?
You want to go hoaxes? All right. Yeah,
I am drunk, so drunk, I cannot get up.
Squizzy can't get up. Squizzy, thank you for the 211. Sorry, Far, this one's for the Otter. PayPal won't send my dollary dues. Van Diemen's, okay. Van Diemen's land is sovereign. We hate mainlanders. Where's Van Diemen's? Van Diemen.
Van Diemen.
Where is it?
Do you mean Tasmania?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, I'm trying to... Yeah, okay, it is.
Did you look it up?
Yeah, I did. Okay, I could have... Alright, yeah, Van Diemen's land.
No. Dom O'Leary. He says, they all live underground in Western Australia anyway. Give me Sydney. That's not true. I have seen pictures of Far's settlement. Unnamed settlement 1535A. There are plenty of olive drab, green tents, surplus World War II that make up the settlement in which she lives. They have scratched out areas for you to walk. Not roads, mind you. They just kind of scratched into the soil with sand, really, with shovels, so you know where to walk. Kangaroos in the background. I've seen it. It's above ground. They have a water tower, but a fire tornado took it out.
Okay, first of all, stop doxing me. Second of all, I already said, I don't think it's even possible for us to get fire tornadoes right here.
Okay. You better hope them surplus tents are fireproof is all I'm saying. Well, I mean, you do live in a fireproof domicile, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't live in a tent. I live in an asbestos house. Thank you very much.
It's true.
Because that's so much fucking better.
Far literally does live in an asbestos house, ladies and gentlemen. I fear for her health.
I think we all fear for my health. At the end of the day.
Let me introduce you to a word you're going to hear often in future years: mesothelioma. It's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's do the hoaxy hoax. Well, famous hoaxes. It almost fooled everyone. English. It's my first and only language.
Mm-hmm.
War of the Worlds. Oh, who is this fucker down here? Shut up, you fucking failed male model. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Look, there was a time when Orson Welles wasn't huge, bearded, and greasy. It's true.
And selling wine.
Absolutely. Or voicing the, not Omicron. What was his name? That's a letter of the Greek alphabet. Chat, help me out. What was the giant planet-sized Autobot Decepticon Transformer that Orson Welles voiced in the Transformers movie? He turned Megatron into Galvatron and whatnot. Orson Welles voiced him, and that was his last acting role, was voicing that character. And in an interview, he said, "I can't believe my last role in a film will be voicing some little robot." Unicron, thank you, Darth Mando. Unicron.
Unicron, same thing, right?
Your bargaining posture is highly dubious. Unicron had some hot lines. Okay, Orson Welles didn't mean to mastermind one of the greatest hoaxes in history. Mass hysteria was simply a byproduct of high-quality radio play in an era where war loomed. Space race was in its early stages. Blah, blah, blah. Everyone thought the fucking aliens were coming. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. God, fucking War of the Worlds.
Yeah, it's an old story, so let's fucking move on. The Shed at Dulwich.
Okay, what's the Shed at Dulwich?
For just 6 short months. In 2017, the Shed at Dulwich, where patrons ordered entrees by mood, became the highest-ranked restaurant in London on TripAdvisor and the hardest reservation in town to get. Calls and emails poured in, begging to be squeezed in for birthday dinners, romantic dates, and blah, blah, blah. All were ignored and told to call back and booked more in silence for a year. Except it was a lie. The reason they couldn't score a table is actually because the business was bogus. It was an experiment in algorithm manipulation and buzz creation by a freelance writer.
It's a fucking social experiment.
I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty fucking funny. Oh, I gotta get into the hottest place. That's great.
It's funny, but at the same time, it pisses me off irrationally because it's just like it's another social experiment. God fucking damn it, that's just what we need. More of those.
I love how Dom O'Leary's guess at the name was Mega Prick. I mean, that's okay, sure. Planet-sized Mega Prick, yeah, I guess. But... So I love the idea of a bunch of morons calling up going, oh, I got to get into the hottest place because then I'm going to be able to brag to all my friends. The fear of missing out on IG, right? You're going to send pictures from the Shed. It's like, I'm down at the Shed. Aren't y'all jealous? Where you going to, all these posed pictures of you and your friends having the greatest time in the world when in reality, all you did the whole time you were there was IG. You know. Like the people that go to concerts and spend the entire time staring at their fucking screen. Yeah, absolutely. Trying to get into Dorsia in American Psycho.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter. And when he finally gets there, he hates the place. Yeah.
Come to the Shed at Dulwich, guys.
To turn the South London Garden Shed he resides in into a fake dining experience, he bought a burner phone and a domain, created a website with soft-focus pictures of delicious-looking dishes made with ingredients you wouldn't want to eat. Paint, bleach tablets.
Coins are back, bitches!
Fuck, even that made me jump. Holy shit.
And I turned it down, too.
Thank you, Evolved Potato, for the dollar. Your house is made of asbestos? Ha, you got beat. My house was made before asbestos was used in housing here. Some of our windows are literally older than the Australian Constitution. Jesus Christ, man. That is some... Yeah, your windows are well over 100 years old. Congrats, man. Fucking hell.
I actually like those old-timey windows. When I went to Lincoln's Cottage up in Petworth area, D.C., the original glass is there from the 1840s when it was installed, and glass continues to flow, so it's all warbled, and you know what I mean? I think it looks really cool. And it's just an interesting...
I think it looks cool, too.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting idea that, like, it seems solid. You knock on it, it's solid, and it's like, yeah, it is, kind of, but still flows. It's still a fluid, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, moving along. So in turn, he with ingredients you wouldn't want to eat, including paint, bleach tablets, shaving cream, the heel of his boat. He drummed up interest by providing minimum details, making it by appointment only establishment, lying about it being full, and soliciting friends to write glowing reviews. According to the Washington Post, who also are a bunch of hype-filled liars, people contacted him looking for work, and companies sent him free samples of their food products. He opened the Shed for one night and served canned soup, and some diners still asked to come again. Oh my God.
Okay, I've been convinced. Yeah, this is funny as shit.
This is just, it is the best.
This is some shitposty stuff.
Oh yeah, this is just the best, way to take advantage of the IG crowd, of the need for hype, the new greatest thing, etc.
Yeah.
Everyone fear of missing
I
out.
was kind of just like,
love it.
Like before, I was just kind of like, annoyed because it's like, oh, it's just a social experiment, guys. Don't worry. But the fact he actually opened it up and just served soup, no, that wins me over. That fucking wins me over.
Yeah. And the people convince themselves, oh, this is incredible. The Campbell's vegetable soup that they think is like, some kind of like specialty gourmet made shit,
This chicken and sweet corn soup. How did you make it? It's a can.
With a can opener and a pot and a can full of water. It's condensed.
Ah, sweet. I will come here again, good sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Close the door on your way out.
The Cardiff Giant. You know this one, Far?
No.
No, neither do I. Cool. The Gentle Giant remains one of the 19th century America's most legendary hoaxes. Gideon Emmons and Henry Nichols. Gideon Emmons. Yeah, you sound like you're from the 19th century.
Yeah, holy shit, man. That is
Gideon and his brother Enoch.
Protagonist name.
Unearthed a 10-foot petrified man on October 16th, 1869, while digging a well in a New York farm owned by William Newell. Word spread about the discovery. Newell set up a tent and started charging a quarter, and then 50 cents as business boomed.
That is such an 1800s thing to do, too. It's like, come look at what I have dug out of the ground.
Yeah.
Look at the freak. Like...
The bearded lady right next door. Hundreds of curious onlookers and amateur archaeologists made the pilgrimage, many believing it was an ancestor of the whatever Onondaga people.
Onondaga?
Onondaga people, and some claiming it was proof that giants mentioned in the Bible, even after most professionals, like a Yale paleontologist, Ulfanel C. Marsh, said it was fake.
Oh my god, these are such 1800 sounding names.
I know, it's true. Who are you kidding? Prudence Gertrude. Everybody knows about your old-timey name. I've fucking doxed you so many times.
That's not even my name.
Well, not your full name, but I'm leaving your last one out of it. I want people to be able to find you.
Right.
Prudence Gertrude, guys. We call her Gertie.
Okay, say my name was actually Prudence Gertrude. Don't you think that'd be enough? How many Prudence Gertrudes do you think are alive out there that are currently my age?
Well...
I would say none. I would say close to none.
Well, I mean... You're in Western Australia. There's Beatrices and Enochs all over the place. It's
I've never met an Enoch in my life.
You should leave. Just travel down the road to the next unnamed settlement, Far. Fuck. Meet your neighbors. Anyway.
You know how far away places are here?
I have an idea. The mummy was eventually sold to a group of businessmen. I love it. It was sold. Who sent him on tour. Greatest Showman P.T. Barnum offered to buy it for $50,000. And when they declined to sell, he made a plaster knockoff and arranged for it to be shown at a New York City museum. By December, Binghamton cigar salesman George Hull admitted that it was a stone-cold swindle. He commissioned a German stonecutter in Chicago to carve it out of a block of gypsum he bought in Iowa before he and his cousin Newell buried the 2,990-pound statue. Involves a get-rich-quick scheme. Hull, an atheist who was trying to prove a point about what he considered silly religious stories and how science could disprove most of them. Even after the hoax was revealed, the Cardiff Giant still made appearances and money. According to archaeology.org, he showed up at the 1901 Pan American Exposition in Buffalo, and he was sold in 1947 to the Farmers Museum in Cooperstown, where it was on display today. Nice. It's actually still on display. That's cool.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if you look at the picture, it looks like it's well made for what it is.
Yeah. I'm surprised that it's almost 3,000 pounds. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, like that's a fucking heavy statue, man.
It said it was a giant. Tall it was, if you know.
I don't know.
Huh.
No, I don't think it says. But I guess you could guess it's a big one.
Yeah. He was also trying to prove a point about what he considered silly religious stories and how science could disprove most of them. Dude, you lived in 1869. Do you have any idea how many scientific truths you believed in that are complete farcical nonsense that had basically no evidence backing them up and were little more than fanciful speculation from a guy in a lab coat?
No.
Come on.
Don't worry, the radiation is totally fine, guys. Now put the paint in your mouth.
Yeah.
It'll all be good.
There you go.
OBG.
I mean, you were still subscribing to like...
Look, drink this radiated water. It'll totally cure everything.
1869? Are you fucking kidding me? Cocaine was still being fucking distributed to people as a cure-all. Laudanum was available fucking everywhere. How many
opium dens. Opium.
You still believed in philistogem. I mean, my God, you thought ether was a thing still, like ether, the thing that filled space, so that light waves could travel through it as a medium? Oh yeah, science will disprove that, huh?
Surgery.
Fuck off. Anyway.
God, your doctors would like not clean their instruments and would take pride in their bloody clothes. It's like, look, this is how many surgeries I've done.
Oh yeah, there's a good one.
Like,
that's a great fucking example. You know what actually fucking killed Lincoln, why it took him so long to die? Because the doctors that examined the bullet wound in the back of his fucking head caused massive infection because they stuck their greasy, disgusting, dirty fucking fingers inside his head hole.
Yeah.
That's why he developed
that's
why he developed a fever and fucking died. Now, I'm not saying he wouldn't have died eventually from the slug that had entered his head, but it would have been a lot longer of a time. What actually was the cause of death was massive fucking infection and a fever from said infection. Because you stuck your fucking disgusting fingers and unsterilized prods into his head hole. Give me your science crap, fuckwad. Anyway, I'm not saying science isn't good. I'm speaking in defense of science. Just quit being a jerk off about it. These Neil deGrasse Tyson types have been around forever.
From the 1800s.
More giants and petrified men. Cool. Is he one?
Okay. he certainly looks petrified.
No, he's just standing still, Far. It's a photograph.
Oh, is that how they work? I had no idea.
I can't believe you played along with that and just didn't tell me to fuck off. I'm okay with it, though. Okay. Cardo's big guy wasn't the only fake giant among gullible men and women. The colossal chicanery, there's a word you don't come across a lot, inspired at least a dozen similar hoaxes, including the solid Muldoon, found in Boulder, Colorado in 1876, with a tail and likely perpetuated by Hull and former Barnum employee William Conant. Also in Colorado, a con man named Jefferson Randolph Soapy Smith.
Soapy.
Yeah,
why
of all potatoes,
soapy?
thank you. Phrenology was a science back then. So, like, fuck off.
Yeah, there you go.
The shape
Just
of your
adds a
head, we can
long
tell
list.
if you're a criminal or, future, what your married life will be like. And
yeah, it's palm reading for science.
Where was I? Oh, yes. Jefferson Randolph Soapy Smith. Buried and found McGinty in Willow Creek and then charged $1 to look at him on display in his saloon in a New Orleans club. In Creed. When a scientist came to authenticate the giant, it had conveniently disappeared. Soapy soon followed suit.
Oh.
He got a leg up on his competition. Cataract House. Cataract House? A terrible name for a...
Wait, that's your name? Your name is Cataract?
Yeah, see? Look, Cataract House. That's crazy.
Oh.
The place succeeded. The place succeeded. Despite blind luck. Okay. The owner of the Lake of New York's... Oh, I'm not even going to try. House hired a foundry worker in 1877 to blend together petrified man and then planted it for workers, widening the hotel's road to find. His prank proved a wonderful promotion, drawing huge crowds until someone who helped bury the fake drunkenly let the truth slip at a bar, and iron filings were used to create the creature's mix began rusting. So where's the guy?
Wait, so they used metal to make the giant?
I think partly, because in the mix, they said.
Oh, you dumbasses.
The iron filings
Why?
used in the creature's mix. I hope the one that's in there, or the one that I hope is in here is the guy who set up the telegraph house. when telegraph wires were first set up, and this was in the frontier, partial frontier. So you would stop off at a train stop on your way further out west, right? And you'd stop off and you want to send a telegram back home that, oh, I've arrived at Podunk Nowhere town, right? It's like, but everything's all well, honey, stop. That kind of thing, right? And he was in business for a full year before somebody realized there were no telegraph wires running in or out of his building.
Oh, dude.
Come on, that's a pretty good fucking hoax. And some pretty unobservant
people.
Pretty
good one.
It's just a shack. So the bastard actually had the red hot nerve gall guile to sit there and go doot 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 on the little telegraph tapper, knowing nothing was fucking happening.
Holy fuck.
I so hope that's in here.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan is dead.
Michael Jordan's dead. Oh, is he now?
Fuck them kids. Okay. In February 2015, an article published in the Corona MX website said that former Chicago Bull Michael Jordan had gone to the big basketball court in the sky after suffering a heart attack while he slept. He even quoted his wife, Yvette Prieto. They also pointed to a video clip designed to resemble a breaking news segment on YouTube with footage of a tearful ESPN reporter saying goodbye. According to Snopes.com, Snopes.com is completely unreliable. Well, it's nice when they fact-check themselves. Despite containing some of the same spelling and grammar errors, it went viral on social media until debunking sites and news agencies reported it as fake news. And Jordan isn't the only celebrity targeted by pranksters and hacksters. Yeah, Boogie's dead, man. Did you hear?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Not that
Boogie really died?
Not that Boogie is his celebrity. It's going to take like fucking 6 months before anyone believes that Boogie died once he finally fucking dies.
Right?
It's going to be like Tupac
Like,
Shakur. People are going to be seeing Boogie on fucking, tropical islands for fucking years to come after he dies. He's in the Philippines,
Yeah.
He just got sick of the internet life. Yeah.
He's just hiding out in Polynesia somewhere. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Let's see. Where was I? Including former President Barack Obama, assassinated while campaigning in an Iowa West restaurant. Will Ferrell died in 2006, paragliding. Nick Jonas, a heart attack after a lap dance in a Dallas strip club. I'm sure that would have made Zelthor happy. Justin Bieber, suicide twice, nightclub shooting, and an overdose. I could believe every one of those. And of course, Mikey from the Life cereal commercials. A deadly combo of Pop Rocks and soda made his stomach explode. Now that's a way to go. Y'all have Pop Rocks down there?
Going out with a bang. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Pop Rocks are awesome.
Yeah, he went out with a bang.
Yeah. Wow. Piltdown Man, which I've heard of.
Piltdown Man. Okay.
Since Charles Darwin released his evolution theories in 1859, scientists have been on the lookout for proof of the missing link, a phase between full ape and full man. In 1812, an Englishman, Charles Dawson, announced he's found it in a gravel pit near Piltdown. He used fossils to build a skull model with a human-sized brain and ape-like jaw, and England declared itself the real birthplace of modern humanity, but other scientists immediately took issue, mostly because it didn't match other fossils found around the world, including Australopithecines, one dug up in South Africa. And 1915, Dawson doubled down and claimed he retrieved a second similar fossil, which was enough evidence for many average Joes. The hoax was not revealed until 1953 when British scientists, using new technology to date the pair, they deduced that the remains were only 500 years old, not 1 million years old, needed to be the link. They also took a bite out of the claim by discovering that the jaws were from an orangutan whose teeth had been filed to resemble human wear patterns. And that's an amazing amount of detail that Buddy went through, actually. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Well done.
That's an incredible amount of detail.
Yeah. Tupac's alive in Serbia? Oh my God.
Serbia.
Him and Coach Red Pill should hook up. Back from the dead and all,
Yeah, I think Tupac would get along great with Gonzo.
I think Tupac would grow weary of the man's bullshit rather quickly and beat the hell out of him.
Yes, they would get along well at first, and then eventually it would end in Only the worst way imaginable.
It would end in unfortunateness. Yes.
Mhm.
I don't care if Tupac would be pushing 50 now because, like, Coach Red Pill's pushing, I don't even want to know what. Bullshit. He's pushing bullshit is what he's doing. Okay, moving along. Most people involved were dead by the 1950s, so the prank plotter was never identified. One whodunit theory, according to the BBC, the doer was none other than Sherlock Holmes author Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. How dare you besmirch that man?
Why though?
Yeah, I know why. Yeah, I mean, Doyle was much more interested in things that were really popular in Victorian England at the time. Machinery, so spiritualism mixed with technology.
Yes, that was a big one.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Devices to talk to the dead, but that was less common than devices to help with seances and things like that. Like, I have to look into it again. I remember reading it because I'm a massive Sherlock Holmes fan. And
yeah, all the stuff that they would use to like make it seem like it was legit.
But he thought, but not for prank purposes. Like it was. Yeah, no,
it was legitimate.
They took it very seriously.
At the same time,
yeah,
but at the same time, there's definitely people that were like, "Yeah, let's put this, and this here, and this will make them, think something's actually going on."
Oh, you know what? I hear you. Like, there's a legitimate interest in something out there, and then someone comes along and makes a bastardized versions of it, and promotes the hell out of it to make money off of it as quickly as they can, hoping that nobody sees it. They're a bullshit artist. Looking at you, Philip DeFranco. Moving on.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of con men doing that shit back in the day.
Yeah. The Cock Lane Ghost.
What a charming name.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cock Lane.
Cock Lane. Even royals can fall prey to paranormal pranks, according to the Daily Mail. In 1762, Prince Edward, Duke of York and Albany, visited a home on Cock Lane in London for perfectly legitimate purposes, I'm sure. That was said to be haunted by Scratching Fanny, a woman who had...
Oh my god, are you for fucking real?
The woman had smallpox, which are notoriously itchy, and her name was Scratching Fanny.
And you're meeting Fanny on what, Cock Lane?
Cock Lane.
You know what Fanny means over here,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's where I'm coming from with it. It's just like, this is a lot of things to take
where I'm coming from, like Fanny just means butt, right? So like, scratching Fanny's like she's just like ass scratcher.
She's scratching her ass, but I'm thinking,
because she's
like,
covered in smallpox welts, like it.
Yeah, but I'm not thinking. I'm thinking front butt, if you will.
Right, front butt. Yeah, it's Jesus Christ. Yeah, ex-Bubba Hotep scratching Fanny on Cock Lane. Come on now. Yeah, right.
It sounds like such a euphemism. Such a fucking euphemism for something. Yeah, I'm gonna go scratch some Fanny on Cock Lane.
Okay. So he went down there, and house was haunted by Scratching Fanny.
Yeah, he went to scratch some.
Yeah. A woman who had died of smallpox in a rented house, totally not a brothel, after her loan shark lover, William Kent, had lent their landlord money with a high interest rate. Kent took the landlord, Richard Parsons, to court over the loan and won. Strange noises that sounded like a cat scratching at a chair were reported on the property around this time, and Parsons and his daughter Elizabeth, who the noises actually emanated from, claimed the ghost was Fanny. So, okay. To prove it, they held seances regularly, which were written up in the newspaper and drew religious leaders, the prince, the mayor, and so many other onlookers that the street became impassable. At the time, people widely believed that a person would return from the great beyond to warn the living and seek revenge. So they quickly accepted that Fanny was communicating via a system of knocks that Parsons and a preacher developed. During one such communicating, the, quote, ghost accused Kent of poisoning her and requested he be hanged. To clear his name, Kent and two doctors, who had tended to Fanny on her deathbed, attended a seance, and again, Fanny declared he was her killer. But during a later gathering, Dr. Samuel Johnson witnessed Elizabeth creeping from the bed where she was during the encounters to pick up a piece of wood that she had used to knock. She'd usually hidden under a branch in her clothes. Parsons was trying to frame Kent after losing the case, but it was he who ended up behind bars for 2 years. His wife also got a year in prison.
Oh. All right, then.
Wow. The Hurricane Harvey freeway shark. Please tell me someone ran around with a shark's fin scaring the fuck out of people.
I don't think. Somehow, I want that to be the case. I really want that to be the case, but somehow I feel like that is not what this is.
I'm going to take a guess. I haven't read this, but my hopeful guess is that it says the freeway shark, right? That a freeway got flooded during Hurricane Harvey, and some asshole went around with a fake fucking shark fin tied to his back, swimming around, scaring the fuck out of people that there was a shark on the freeway.
I don't think it's even that elaborate. I think someone just started posting the rumor online of like, hey, look, there's a shark on the freeway.
I like my version better.
I like your version better too, but it's like, I just don't think that's going to be the thing.
Okay, well, let's find out. Between social media sites and the 24-hour news cycle, it's impossible not to be bombarded with insane photos of stupid idiots doing stupid things and promoting restaurants that end up being just shacks where they eat regular soup and claim that it's awesome. Because you don't want to miss out. Don't be a moron.
All that?
Well, it should. It should. Okay. Photos of daring rescues and heartbreaking destruction following any natural disaster. Hurricane Harvey hitting Houston in 2017 was no exception. With one image in particular proving that you can't always believe what you see, Twitter user, whoever the fuck, posted a startling shot of a shark swimming in the floodwater. You couldn't even show the actual photo. This is Getty Shark. Fucking fuck. You bastards. Okay. It appeared to have been taken from the driver's seat of a stalled car. It was retweeted almost 84,000 times and liked by 1,000, 41,000, whatever the fuck, user-friendly fucking fired quickly English moving on. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Fox News host Jesse Waters was also fooled by the photo after mentioning it during his show, The Five. He later apologized for the mix-up on his Twitter account once PolitiFact tracked the doctored photo back to 2011. I wonder if PolitiFact apologized for any of their bullshit for 4 years of Trump-Russian nonsense. But we don't do politics here. Moving on. It appears to have... Could talk about greatest hoaxes of all fucking time.
Moving on. Moving on very quickly.
Yes, moving on. It appears to have been first circulated after Hurricane Irene struck in Puerto Rico and posted on Imager.com.
Imgur.
Yeah, I never know how to say that. I just go with Imager.
I never know how to say it either.
Yeah.
I say Imgur.
You like Imgur?
I just go Imgur.
I go full boomer
like
and just say Imager. It's not what it says. I don't give a fuck. You don't have a job. Okay, in 2012, social media users posted
Grass.
it. What?
Touch grass.
Yeah, touch grass and look at the moon.
It's pretty.
Yeah. I asked Platy the other day how long it's been since she saw the moon. I don't think I'm sharing any.
Yeah.
There's no big secrets here. Platy couldn't remember. It had been a while. And that's when I realized there was this crossover. Chat, think about this. Go outside and touch grass, the thing, and you should go outside and touch grass. Don't be, on your computer all day. Don't be inside all day. Ask yourself the question, how long has it been since you've seen the moon? I mean, with your own eyes, not a picture of Luna, but actually went and saw the fucking moon. I don't mean stare at it.
Look at the sky. Look at the sky.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
And there's the moon. And I don't mean a glancing glance. I mean, you looked at it and went, oh, yeah, there's Sea of Tranquility. There's the moon. It's oh, look, it's a full moon. Or, oh, look, it's just a sliver of a crescent left. How long has it been since you actually saw the moon? I was looking at it the other day while I was outside having a cigarette, and I'm thinking, that could be like a touch grass part 2. How long has it been since you've seen the moon?
Yeah.
Anyway, I digress.
Yeah, no, good work.
Yeah. Well... OST San, I'm saying, the moon, just so most people can follow. Because if I say Luna, unfortunately, this moon fucking conspiracy, as if it's the only one, is spread so far. I just want everyone to know what I'm talking about. Well, X-Bub Hotype, you watched the lunar eclipse just the other day. Good for you, man. So did I. It was cool. He later apologized for the mix-up on Twitter. Oh, yeah, I already read that. Puerto Rico, and posted on Imager. In 2012, social media users posted saying it was taken in New Jersey during Sandy. It is believed that Whoever created this fishy photo took the shark from an image that ran in Africa Geographic in '05. Here are some sneaky signs of what you're looking at is fake news. Or whatever.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, Hitler's fake diaries.
Hitler's fake diaries.
Yeah, here's something I've actually heard of. In '79, Der Stern magazine. The Germans have a magazine called Stern. That's hilarious.
That is so absolutely German. Holy shit.
Reporter Gerald Heidelman met with Nazi memorabilia collector Fritz Steifel, who claimed to have a diary penned by Adolf Hitler. Steifel said he had recovered it from a 1945 cache of a plane transporting Hitler's personal effects. Records indicated the crash was real, and that a chest was also recovered, likely containing other journals. After a couple of handwriting experts authenticated the script, more volumes turned up through Konrad Fischer, who procured them from an East German general who was planning to smuggle them out of Germany in pianos, according to unmuseum.org. Heidemann convinced his outlet to pony up 9.9 million marks, almost $4 million, for 60 diaries. The magazine knew it could make
60 diaries.
Yeah.
That's fucking hell, man.
Dear diary, the day my heart was broken. I looked over at Bormann. We locked eyes, but then he looked away. I knew he didn't feel his eye. Perhaps it's my one testicle that turns him off. I don't know. The magazine knew it could make their money back, and then some, from recipients. In April 1983, Stern broke the story, and then Newsweek and London ran excerpts. Historians immediately balked, as Hitler loathed writing, and there had been no indication from those close to him that he had kept notes. Also, the content sparked skepticism as they portrayed Hitler as having little knowledge of concentration camps and wanting to deport, not exterminate. After many experts questioned the handwriting, the West German Federal Archives ran more tests. They concluded that the paper, ink, and glue were manufactured after the war and had ended and Hitler had died. Heidelman, who had always maintained he wasn't in on it, had infiltrated, and on it goes. Mary Toph's bunny babies. Oh, no.
Oh, what?
In 18th century Europe, people paid good money to see weird stuff, particularly human deformities and unexplained phenomena. It gave poor Surrey servants...
And they still do.
Indeed. And they show up here, don't they? If you want to see better weird stuff that gets into it more deeply, go watch Creepy Little Book with Pete. It's a great channel. Check it out. He was here earlier. He's probably fucked off because my show's boring. Anyway, the particularly gross idea in London in 1726, according to How Stuff Works. She went into, quote, labor, and her neighbor and mother-in-law delivered a liverless cat. After other animal bits were retrieved from her nether region, they rang local obstetrician John Howard. Over the next month, he delivered a rabbit's head, a hog's bladder, the legs of a cat, and 9 dead baby bunnies.
Oh, God.
She became the talk of the town, and many paid to witness the bizarre births, including a Swiss anatomist. I think anatomist was right the first time. And the Prince of Wales' secretary. But her fetal fame didn't last long. A German surgeon proved a rabbit could not have developed inside Toft because he found corn and hay in its dung. Someone had caught smuggling a rabbit into her room. The jig was up, and Toft confessed she had been inserting animal parts into her vagina after suffering a miscarriage. My fucking God.
That took a turn. I mean, it already was, bad enough as is. But
we've cracked a lot of
Jesus
jokes,
Christ.
right? About people shoving stuff up their snooch, from pine cones to the quartz crystals from beehives, the quartz egg-shaped things from goop.
Oh, yeah.
Right? But this takes the cake. Dead animal parts.
Like, at least with that shit, right? It's not like it's... it's not as if it's rotting.
I-
Like, it's not a corpse.
I guess. Kind of a
And it's like,
bitch.
this is just... Jesus.
Let's move on. Balloon Boy.
And Balloon Boy.
Balloon Boy.
Yeah, I think we all know Balloon Boy, I think.
Yeah, I think we all do. Yeah. They thought he went up in a balloon and disappeared later. Nah, it was all bullshit. That's a hell of a coat you got on there, lady.
Yeah.
Russian royal or insane Polish factory worker?
Oh, I know this one.
Oh, she's pretending to be the lost Tsaress.
Yep.
Yeah. The 1918 grisly basement execution of Tsar Nicholas II, Tsarina Alexandria, and their 5 children, aged 13 to 22, in the dead of night, by bullet and bayonets, by Bolshevik revolutionaries, is hardly the stuff of fairy tales, which is likely why so many people wanted to desperately...
Debatable.
What's that?
Debatable, but okay.
Okay. Which is like... Didn't Disney do a movie about this?
Fox did.
Fox? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it is the stuff of fairy tales. The fuck you talking about? Anyway. Which is likely why so many people want to desperately believe the rumors that the youngest daughter, Anastasia, had escaped. The mystery and hope were fueled by the fact that no bodies had been found. Women popped up all over the world claiming to be her, and but the most believable was Anna Anderson, according to Refinery 29. She had tried to kill herself by jumping off Berlin Bridge 2 years later and landed in an asylum for 2 years. She was the right age, had scars on her body, and a Russian accent. Some relatives and former Romanov friends and servants confirmed her identity, while others denounced it. The murders had become common knowledge, and Soviet counterintelligence did nothing to quell survival rumors. Her tale inspired multiple books, tabloid fodder, an Ingrid Bergman classic, an animated film, a stage musical, an Amazon Prime TV series. My God. All the things.
All things.
Yeah.
All of them.
After leaving the hospital, Anderson bounced around Europe, staying with distant relatives and wealthy supporters, but she was usually uncooperative, even malicious when people tried to prove or disprove her identity. She also knew things the late royal family would have known, which is how the son of a doctor who was killed with the family became her most ardent defender. Together, they hired an attorney to try and get legal recognition of her title and access to the Tsar's estate. The case lasted 32 years, the longest in German history, that ended without any conclusions. During the investigation, her detractors posited that she was a Polish worker who disappeared after being declared insane and being injured in a factory explosion shortly before the accident at the bridge. Anderson died in 1984. 7 years later, 5 skeletons were found in a forest near the town where the family was executed, and DNA testing identified them as Romanovs. With the 2 bodies still missing, people argued that she had been telling the truth all along, but that did not last long as they tested the DNA against intestinal sample from a prior Anderson surgery. No match. In 2007, the final 2 bodies were found at a different grave site. Next, read up on more, blah, blah, blah. There you go.
That's it?
Yeah.
Well, all right then. That was a mixed bag.
It really was.
Yeah, like that.
What was your favorite one? Let's that is that is honestly a very serious coat she's wearing.
It looks like it's a painting.
It does.
How do you make your coat look like it's a painting?
Shitty
In
photography.
real life. Sure. Let's go with that.
Okay, so Anastasia, Balloon Boy, Mary Toph's disgusting fucking bunnies.
No, that's the last one.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hitler's Fake Diaries, where he confessed his love for Borman. The Hurricane Harvey Freeway Shark. That's my favorite one.
Honestly, I think Cockling Ghost just for the names alone.
Well, no, it's this precocious little girl fucking with everyone. That's hilarious.
Well, no, not even that. It's the name Cockling Ghost, and it has Scratching Fanny. It's just so like, oh my god. It's so dumb.
See what else? Michael Jordan is dead. Yeah, fuck them kids. Petrified man, petrified man, petrified man. The shed. The shed. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that edges it out. I forgot about the shed. The shed's the winner. The shed's the winner. With a very close number 2 for
Yes.
Ghost Cock Lane.
Yeah.
Or Cock Lane Ghost, whatever.
Cock Lane.
Yeah.
Ghost Cock Lane.
Yeah, no one wants to be haunted by a ghost cock. No one.
There's no cock like ghost cock. There you go.
Jesus. Holy shit.
But it works.
But does it? Does it?
Yes. Yes. I believe it works.
I'm going to pick one
You
last.
want to end it there?
Yeah, I'm going to pick one last quick story to go over because
All right.
we're fun like that. Oh, yeah. Let's do this one. Black hole images. First look at Sagittarius A Asterix at the heart of the Milky Way, revealed by Event Horizon Telescope. Don't call things
Yeah, this is
Event
just chilling,
Horizon.
It's just chilling at the center of the galaxy. Don't worry about it.
It makes it sound like, it's an opening to a universe of pure evil. Haven't you ever seen Event Horizon?
No.
Well, that's what happens in the movie. Scientists have captured the first image of a monster black hole lurking at the heart of our galaxy. The black hole, known as Sagittarius A Asterix or Sagir A Asterix, lies 27,000 light years from the sun. All our previous knowledge about the supermassive black hole were based upon indirect measurements of stars looping around the galactic center, snared by its gravitational grip. Until now, we didn't have a direct picture confirming Sagir A Asterix was indeed a black hole, said Professor Fazel Orzel of the University of Arizona. You are here.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I don't like is that it's just a black hole chilling in the center of the galaxy. But,
Why is that a problem?
can't have it all. It's just, you don't find that a little terrifying?
No, but I do find the phrase accretion disk
It's
to
the
be
idea.
disgusting.
Accretion.
No, I do. I find it disgusting. It sounds like something your dermatologist is going to tell you. And I got some bad news. What? You have an accretion disc on your back.
Well, when you put it like that.
Well, you see what I'm
Jesus.
saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Okay. It's leaking too.
Oh.
So, well, anyway, there's the event horizon. That is it. The black hole. It's blurry, but it's there.
It's very orange. Do you think if you zoom out of the picture, it just turns into the Noir Bar logo?
I could see it. I could actually see it. Good call. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Oh my God. All right, but that will end. That will bring an end to. There we go. So I hope everybody enjoyed our impromptu fun time Noir Bar in location 2. I hope you like the new digs. We're going to be jumping back and forth. And Far's already scouted out 2 other new locations, so that's kind of awesome.
Wait, what?
This is what I was told.
I did what now?
This is what I was. Okay, well, was I supposed to keep that a secret? Anyway,
I told you this.
you did.
I did no.
Far, you're supposed to take your medication every day. You can't skip.
I do. What the fuck, man?
But you already know. We've demonstrated just recently you have memory problems. Did you actually? Anyway,
Yes.
moving along. Okay. Thank you, Molly. Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, location 2. I hope everybody liked it. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you to everybody who tipped the bartender. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you to everybody
Yeah, thank you.
who threw some tips at Far because she kept me company at the bar the whole time and found
Thank you.
and scouted this location out for us, which is pretty awesome of her, even though I fully own it and you're getting nowhere near the paperwork. I learned my lesson.
Swap. We can swap.
No, we ain't swapping because I got a feeling you're going to have a couple of fucking, Fucking suited men standing behind me when we go to swap. I'm going to get blackjacked over the top of the head, wake up, and have no paperwork at all.
What? No. No.
Yeah. Far's not a gangster. Doesn't learn the ways of the 1940s. It's fine. So I hope everybody had a good night and a good time, at least a little fun time for a short time. Impromptu, extemporaneous stream as we do. And hopefully we'll be able over the next little while to do some more impromptu streams at night. It's kind of hard for people to know when we're going to stream when they are random and impromptu, but that's part of the fun, I like to think. I don't know. Either way, thank you very much for everybody who kept us company. If you haven't already, please feel free to share it on social media. Hit that like button. And, of course, make a comment, because that actually helps in the algorithm, because God knows nothing else does. Bastards. Fuck you, Susan. In Minecraft. Have a good night, everyone. We're out of here. And as we always say about this time, you don't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here, because we have no bunks for you. See you later, everyone.
Especially here.
Yeah, right?